Bless you. Yes. Slow moves lead to big results. No. There we go. Art of War, there you are. First. Let's go. Oh, jeez, it's so terrible. I know it's cold in Ohio, but it's not really cold here. It's been in the 70s. It was kind of interesting. I looked out the window today and it was all cloudy and gray everywhere. I was thinking, man, it's gonna rain in a couple days to try to cool us off again. Taco Truck Wednesday. Ugh, careful. Taco trucks. Somebody wants to play. She just backs out of the room. Not too bad at 38. Whatever. That's freezing. That's crazy. I wouldn't even want to go outside. At 38, you can forget about that. Like, what's it in the house? It's chilly in the gym. 68 degrees. It's chilly in here. Bird.
No, my mom was in Ohio. She said that her friend's house was warmer than her house. Inside.
In Ohio, their house was warmer than your mom's house here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they run the heat from it.
They run the heat. Radiators. Yeah, didn't you say the guy had to come over and like do what? Light the boiler?
Yeah.
Weird. Boiler. What is this? Little Pepe frog? Oh man, I gotta get warmed up. Dude, my shoulders. I fucking went crazy yesterday. I couldn't believe my shoulders all day yesterday. I was like, wow, bro. Wow, I could feel that one. There it is, like summer. I can't believe looking at that. That's just so twisted to get my mind around the idea like that's global warming for people who live in Ohio. 38 degrees. Wow, bro. Like someone that moved there fresh like me, I wouldn't know anything about that. I'd be like, bro, it's so cold here. What are you talking about, global warming? I'm fucking freezing my ass off. Yeah, but it is pretty remarkable here. I don't think we actually even got a freeze warning, a frost warning, freeze warning this year so far. And yeah, I'm starting to think maybe it won't even happen. I was thinking about that yesterday or the day before. This might be the first year that I can remember things didn't get down to freezing. You know, 'cause I got some plants and things and pipes outside I have to worry about. Every year hearing on the news, you know, cover up your plants, but that hasn't happened so far. Oh yeah. Yeah. Woo-wee. Love the feeling of that first set. Focus mode. Yo, what's up? Three workouts a day? Little micro workouts, little 5-10 minute sessions. Heck yeah, right? Little 5-minute session of burpees will smoke you. Do that 3 times a day, you'll be all right. Bring it here. Ah. Yeah, that's certainly enough, in my opinion. It's kind of tough to keep that up, right? That only gives you like 1 day of rest. That's basically every other day. I mean, if you go balls out and you're really sore. I tried doing every other day, but you know, I'm addicted to exercise. I like to work out every day. And sometimes I feel like my muscles need more than just 48 hours, you know? I can't go every other day. My muscles need like 3-4 days to rest. If it works for you, I mean, that's if you can pull it off, man, that's awesome. I mean, if you go all out on legs, squats, lunges, deadlift, you're gonna need a whole week to recover fully. Honestly, it just depends on how hard you're going, dude. I mean, I mean, that's a huge workout. Bench press, pull-ups, rows, shoulders, squats, at least leg press. That's an immense workout. It's subscribers only. Maybe it'll get started with your help, right? It only takes a couple people, sometimes only one person, to start chatting it up. People show up, and then I can't even keep up. You know what draws them in? I take off the shirt. I let them see the goods, baby. But I'm actually cold. It's chilly in here. Let me get warmed up first. When I take the shirt off, people can't help but stick around. They're like, gee whiz, guy. If I work out at night, I mean, most of my energy is at like noon. I wake up about 10 o'clock, coffee, I'm ready to go. If I work out at night, I get really pumped up and excited, and it takes a while to calm back down and go to sleep. So, you know, I don't want to be doing a strenuous workout when I need to get to bed before work or something like that, right? Yeah, I just get really wired. I get excited. I like this stuff. So, hey, random guy's back. This study again. Random. Oh, we're getting stretched out. I tell you, my hamstrings feel great. Bent over like that. Oh, yeah. Tired today? I motivate. Random guy too. Random guy's a supporter. Yeah. Yeah. Very kind. Sip on some coffee to that. I really like to get my back bigger. I don't really feel like doing pull-ups today. We'll just do a lot of rows. It's so small. That's not what she said. Damn it. Let's keep going. Hey, Daisy Bobazy. Long time no see. Little Fonzies. And what is Fonzie? He's cool, man. He's cool. Be cool. Ow! Ow! feel it in my lats, dang it. I feel it. I feel it.
You're never gonna believe this. I found that one proxy that was missing.
How did you find it?
Just got lucky.
Correctamundo. Just got lucky. Yeah, my wife plays Zelda, and she's a stickler for getting 100% game. So she has to collect all the croc seeds. There's 500 croc seeds in the game. 900? 900 croc seeds hidden. And there's a little map where you can mark them off to help keep track of them all. And somehow she marked them all off and was still missing one. I was like, nah, forget about it. You can't go back and check all 900. Well, somehow she was just playing the game, walking around, killing beasts or something, and found the last croc seed. Now she has a perfect game. Holy moly.
100%, baby.
Abs and fat. I'm one of those lucky guys. Somebody's live stream the other day. It was a ginger guy. He looked like he was really, really short. He had red hair, red beard, a little bit of muscles, but like I said, he almost looked like he had dwarfism or something. Very oddly shaped body. And somebody in there was saying, dude, it makes me mad that you got abs at such a high body fat. I keep my mouth shut. I was thinking, dude, you should swing by and check out my channel. I'll fucking show you some abs and some body fat. Oh, you like that, huh? Fuck, you see that hangs down? Oh, you like that? After? Before? After? See the pictures? Before Jake started taking those secret pills that everybody wants for $9.99 after the pills. I don't take pills, I'm just joking. That's how all the advertisements in the magazines work. The before picture, the guy's all defeated and depressed. And then after, he's all like, yeah! Look at me! I don't have beer belly. I quit drinking New Year's. I haven't had a drop all year, 2026. No beer, no tequila. We need to add a little bit of weight. And then we can really start pumping. Hey, May. What do you mean what happened in my stomach? It's still there. After photo. David Carmichael, what's up? Yeah, right? Yeah, it does. And it does whether you're in shape or you're out of shape. Very large, obese people get a lot of views. Especially if they just fully embrace the ham planet and just sit there on camera and eat, stuff their face. Yeah, look at me. I don't care. We eat cheeseburgers, French fries.
That one guy's like 400 pounds, and he sits there with his shirt off, and
There's so many of them.
I was like, I want to see that. I don't know why anybody wants to see that. He's gonna
Tell us how you really feel.
I'm watching shit.
Let's stay hydrated. Let's get that go juice. I'm working right now as we speak. I got a really cool job. I don't know how I pulled it off. You guys must have pulled some strings for me or something. Got me in with YouTube. Here I am. I'm working. I'm on the clock, bro. Isn't this a sweet gig? All right. What did we come up with your name was? YVVNG3K. What did we come up with your name as? What was it? Yeah, it's volume. I try to target my back with volume. I like volume because it also adds up to cardio. Right? Yeah, I'm doing a lot of rows. I like rows. Can I help it? I don't have access to a whole bunch of different machines, right? If I could do like 5 different exercises or 4 different exercises at the gym, I wouldn't do so many sets for rows, right? I could do pull downs, go do some wide grip pull downs for a while. Bam, bam, because I just don't want to do pull ups. I do pull ups almost all the time. It's fucking hard. I'm 211 pounds. There's no easing into it, there's no fucking warm up. Or, maybe I just want to go light, but still get that good squeeze and that pump. I could do some pull downs, but I don't have any way to do pull downs here. Then I could do some close grips. I could do straight arm pullovers. I'm kind of tired of doing it with the free weights. I just get burnt out on the things that I have. So rather than, because ultimately, right, if you go to the gym, maybe you're trying to target like a total of 20 sets. However many exercises you do, it's like 20 sets for the back. Well, if I'm only doing one exercise, maybe I'm going to do 20 fucking sets of rows. It's boring as hell, but it gets the job done. It really does. I don't do it all the time, and I don't recommend doing it all the time. But once in a while, for some variety, there's nothing wrong. I've done it too. Pull-ups. That's a crazy workout. All you do is pull-ups. 5 to 10 sets of pull-ups, like shoot for 100 pull-ups. My back is fucking destroyed for days after that workout. Young. Thank you. I already decided before I started today, I just really don't want to do pull-ups today. But I'll fucking do pull-ups. Is that what you want? Is that what you're hinting at? Are you trying to say, dude, you've done enough rows, go do some pull-ups? Yeah. Not starting this YouTube channel earlier, that's my biggest regret. I don't have any regrets.
Everything you did got you where you are.
That's exactly right. If I were to go back and like change something, who knows where that path would lead me to. I'm extremely happy with where I am and what I have. My future's so bright, I have to wear shades. If I went back and changed one little thing, who knows how that could have a cascading effect. Downstream. Like what? What am I to say? I wish I never did drugs as a kid. Well, I fucking got me to where I am. The mistakes I've made in my life. What's that, baby?
Remember that 80s movie, Mr. Destiny, where he has this big game as a teenager and he misses the ball and he has one life and then he goes back and he hits the ball?
Yeah, I think I do remember that.
Oh, it's a really good movie. It's not very well known. Jim Belushi, Mr. Destiny. It's so good. Wow, one little thing.
Being a crazy knucklehead is what led me to my wife, right?
How's that?
It just did. Well, let's get another set.
Knucklehead. That's another one I like.
Sponsored athlete.
Knucklehead.
Are you talking about for disabled veterans or something?
I feel better.
I told you you would feel better. Why do I look like I'm gonna have a stroke? I don't know. Do I look that way? I don't think I look that way. No, we don't like to work out together. No.
Not a very big space either.
Yeah. For her. I don't mind a small place. I'll get in here and work out. I have no problem with that. I love to work out. She doesn't like to work out. It's like a conflict of interest. When I would try to personal trainer, just, no, you're my wife. I'm not, ain't doing that.
You come in and help me though, give me exercises.
I do. I come in here and
Squat.
watch her form, give her some ideas, tell her what exercises work what, but I watch and then I get out of here.
I got a bad attitude. You can say it. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's got a bad attitude in the gym, you know? Don't fucking ruin it for me. I like this shit. She thinks I'm supposed to be the one to like make her work out, make her work hard. No, I'm the one that's gonna teach you how to do it, but you gotta want to do it yourself. I'm not, I'm not gonna fight you tooth and nail for this workout. I like this shit. This is fun in here. Take that bad attitude and go get yourself a personal trainer. But yeah, she could spot me, and she has. She's been my wife for 20 years. There's a time we lived in Washington in this apartment, and I had a bench in there with Olympic weights. And I'd go in there and do sets of like 225 and have her come in there and she would be all scared. I can't lift that much. And I'd tell her, you don't understand. All you got to do is pick up like 5 or 10 pounds. I'm not going to just completely stop lifting. Like, can you lift 15 pounds? Then you could spot me when I'm doing 225. I'm not going to die and let it fall on my neck. Yeah, she does. She has spotted me. but I didn't have the safety racks like I have now. I'll just lift to failure and set it down on the rack now. So I don't really ask her for a spot anymore. But you're darn right. Women can spot men. Let's add more weight.
Also, no, I like cardio. I don't really need help with that. I don't like weight training, but I do need to weight train today. Remember I told you yesterday?
Yeah, I remember. Train your wife while you watch. That'll be extra. But my personal training rates are negotiable. All depending on place, time, and special needs, right? David Carmichael, you didn't come back and ask me what a sponsored athlete is. I used to have a gym membership to, what was it, Planet Fitness. It was really cheap. There was U Fitness. There you go, U Fitness. For $20 a month, I could bring a guest in there. So I bring my wife in there to work out. And we try to work out together, but we end up just like, I want to have fun. She's irritated that we're there, so it doesn't really work out. We usually just do our own separate stuff, you go do your thing. Meet back up in an hour. And I'll swing by, some guy's staring at you and trying to talk. I'll swing by. I'll be watching. Sponsor me. Gymshark is a cleaner. What am I gonna do if you sponsor me? Talk to me. Lay out the details. What do you need from me? You hear all these people making promises. Oh, I'll sponsor you. I'll sponsor you. Slow down. Let's start with a membership, all right? Buy a membership. Tiger Gym. Everybody goofy, huh? What is today? Hump day? How long have I been on here? Goofy kid. 34 minutes. It feels like an hour today. I guess it's time to maybe do a different exercise. Right? We could change our grip. Whoa, wow, yeah. You want to go underhand grip? Shake things up, get wild. Watch out, everybody. He's going underhand grip. Oh, the crowd, the astonishment. Yo, couple more of those, we'll be straight. Reverse grip, underhand grip. My dog gave up on me. Nice one. Yeah, some people would be down with that. I get offered to do a lot of things and I always turn it down. Freaky stuff like that. Train your wife, let you watch. I'm always having to say, hey, thank you, but no thank you kindly. I'm so flattered though, right? I stereotype cats as horrible pets, but they're not. I despise people who let their cats outside and run around to fight. People who don't get their cats fixed. But I actually had a cat, an indoor cat, a big old Maine Coon, and he was the coolest fucking cat ever. I would say they're just like people, right? There's cool people that are laid back, easy to get along with. And then there's dickheads. Just never want to get along with anybody. Just want to fucking fight all the time, be a jerk. But there's dogs like that too. I like dogs. Right? Dogs can at least work. Dogs can provide security. Dogs can be trained. I know cats can too, but not like dogs. You're not gonna have your sled team pulled by some fucking cats, okay? No. You want to get along with me? Well, what's your wife look like? Is there any way I could take a look, like, screen you first? You and your wife? Could I get headshots of both of you? I'll subscribe to your channel if you could post those headshots so we could start there and work that out. Alakazami. Let me just go ahead and go over there real quick. Go to channel. I'm going to go ahead and subscribe and make sure I hit all notifications I don't want to miss. Subscribe. All notifications. You play guitar? That's cool. That is cool. Play some gym music, some workout music, some bro music. Get us all pumped up to work out. Yeah! I'm waiting on those headshots.
You know, I didn't tell you this, but I decided I'm going to try to go this whole year without buying any clothing.
Who do you think you are? Me?
Because I literally have too much stuff. The only thing I might need is socks. Other than that, nothing. Nothing.
What about my love?
No, I meant clothing wise.
I know.
Of course I need that. Why don't you hurry up and finish up that workout? Yeah.
Well, yeah, But hey, here's an idea too, right? I could try some kind of supplements. We could try a run of creatine and protein and calorie and all that stuff. We could do a controlled experiment. I work out every day, so we see what I look like before. Although I am growing all the time, so I mean, it will be hard to estimate. it'll have to be testimonial, like when I drank the milk, I was clearly much stronger. I'll try their supplements and, I could say, yes, I was like obese with that shit. And then here we go, selling supplements. Right? Underhand, yo. Underhand. I forgot what we were doing for a second. Where are we? I was thinking about all this money we can make. Money! Hey, let's see if I can do some pull-ups after all these rows. I'm sure I could. I bet you I can even get a set of 10. It'll be ugly. And it might take a while. I can get a set of 10. I'll do it. Why not? I was joking around. I didn't really donate that beard. That was just me being silly. I have been donating my YouTube paychecks to charity. In my first 3 paychecks, I donated to charity. So I was just trying to goof around and make another video giving to charity. I know it could be repulsive and turn off a lot of viewers. So could my fart videos. My wife said I shouldn't make fart videos and other things like that. It's part of bodybuilding. These are the things nobody wants to talk about. Protein, excess carbs.
You're telling me that when Joe Manganiello was training, he's all gassy and shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
And when my Tommy was learning how to hold his breath for 7 minutes?
Stop with the Tommy. Let's do our last set of reverse grip rows and then do some pull-ups. I want to make sure I'm nice and tired. Maybe I should add some weight to me before I do those pull-ups. That's it right there. We're going to add some weight. And we're still going to get a set of 10. Even if my arm comes out of socket. I don't know. This would probably look horrible if I lost weight. I gained too much weight like a decade ago. Now there's all the saggy shit that I don't like. No, I don't feel pain in my joints because of my age. I feel pain in my joints because of old injuries. Like my knee, I injured that in my 20s, overtraining, playing too much volleyball, jumping, ignoring the pain, taking ibuprofen and aspirin, and just playing, ignoring it. Really screwed myself over. My knee wouldn't bend for a week. For a couple years, I had sharp pain just squatting down for any reason, even with just my body weight. And it still haunts me when I run. I can't run too much, my knee will start to hurt. I injured my shoulder like in my early 30s in the Army. Had to have surgery to have that shit repaired. It went unfixed for a long time and caused a lot of scar tissue and atrophy. MRIs show that I still have tears and unfixed whatever it's called, because when they inject it with the radioactive fluid to see what's going on, they see that it's leaking out of the joint, indicating tears, unfixed holes in my shoulder. So it lacks fluid. There's screws in there. There's scar tissue, and that hurts like a motherfucker. But everything else is fine, bro. I have no problems. My back is strong. I never really injured that. This knee bothers me because I think I broke this arm. Somebody broke this arm when I was a kid. One of my mom's boyfriend broke my arm. We were wrestling, and he wanted me to tap. I wouldn't tap. He broke my arm. A grown man as a kid broke my arm. And sometimes this one bothers me, this elbow. But I think it's all associated with injuries. You broke it. You wish, Nigerian Nightmare. What's up, dude? Told you to tap. Tell your mom to tap. She didn't listen either. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Your mom's a nice lady. That's a terrible thing to say. Nobody should make your mom jokes. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to do 10. I could have. Not feeling the love. You know what made me feel the love? If you bought a membership, I've seen that. It's like an IOU, right? Because I don't really have anything up there for you. What's the benefit? What's the benefit? Right now, there is none, except for early entry and loyalty. You think I forget? You think I forget who my members are? Who my paying members are? Hell no, I don't forget. I don't even know who the gifted people are with the gifted memberships. I still love them all the same, just like their family. That's right, Adam. Adam S. Don't be afraid to come back. Just because I gave you some tough love the other day. You earned it with that gift membership and those filthy lies you were spreading. Do more pull-ups. Lose some weight. If you can lose 5 or 10 pounds, it's amazing how easy pull-ups become. Just losing 5 or 10 pounds. Do more pull-ups. Do them more often. Do more sets. How many are you doing? A 4-set workout? Switch to a 5-set workout. Add some weight. David Carmichael. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now I gotta start making content. I wish I knew what people wanted. Usually they just stay silent. I've tried to ask Art of War what he would want. Right up here. I'm a horrible speller. I know how to spell David. Thanks, David. Let's do some pull-ups. David. One Christian Army vet looking out for another. Thank you. You can get a partner to assist you. Do you have a friend or a family member? Check this out when you're doing your pull-ups. Fold your legs like so, right? I don't know if you can see that, but right, you're gonna fold your legs up, and your person could spot you. Do it like this, right? Somebody could stand behind you, and they're gonna provide support for you to push off with your legs. They're not gonna lift you up. You don't want them to break their back. You just want them to provide a firm foundation for you to lightly lift with your legs. If you don't have a partner, use a bench, man. Check this out, right? Just so you can keep doing some more. Check this out. So I got, it's hard to see, but my legs are back here, right? If I can't do any more pull-ups, I could kind of like stand up. I can assist myself a little bit, right? I mean, to get some more reps, just so you can keep going. Keep working at the pull-ups. They make bands. They make elastic bands that you can use to take a few pounds off of yourself so you can keep working out. Tie it up here, stretch it out, stand on it. It'll take like 5, 10, 20 pounds off so you can do more sets. Just keep repping them out. Lose some weight, work hard. Dose of Eric is back. Hey, Dose of Eric. I'm content, just do me, okay? Hey, that's awesome sounding. Let's do pull-ups. One, two, boo what? I'm your boo? Boo! That's my boo! I got you. Checking in, bro. Nice to see you. It's been a long time, old friend, right? For some variety, you could try to hold your pull-ups. If you get exhausted and can't do any more pull-ups, bring that bench in so you can get up there and then hang up there. It sucks. I don't like to do it. Oh man, my lats. Yikes. My lats are they're getting a workout. It almost like cramped up on me. My wife and I were having a discussion of back muscles. I had her do some back workout and she was saying that her chest and triceps were sore. And I tried to tell her it's actually very hard to get your back muscles sore. I've always been disappointed by my back. Even at the gym with all different types of machines, I'll go in there and just crank it out. And I'll leave and I'm not sore and I'm just disappointed. I'm feeling like I must have done something wrong. And I swear it's just the back muscles. They're hard to get sore, unlike the legs, which are extremely easy to get sore. I haven't tried muscle ups. Muscle ups, I think they weren't really ever on my radar until like, I don't know. I think when I got out of the Army, like, I don't know, how long ago was that? Like 15 years ago? That's when I started seeing them everywhere, like on YouTube, and people were talking about them. So I never actually tried to do them. I think I could because I understand it's a lot about form, and form comes in handy in a lot of things. Like climbing a rope is all form and using your legs. So if you know how to swing and build momentum and you have explosive power, which I kind of do. I have a little bit of explosive power. I'm very coordinated, so I'm sure I could get the move down and get the hang of it eventually. I just don't have anywhere to practice. ceilings are really low. If I had if I had one of those high dollar houses with tall ceilings, I would be trying it, right? I understand a good way to learn those is using the rubber band that I talked about, trying to get better at doing pull-ups. You use that rubber band to take a little bit of weight off, perfect the motion, the swing, the explosive. It's just like jumping too. It's all about timing, right? You elevate by building momentum by swinging your arms, taking all that weight, and then you time to jump at the same time. I would suspect that muscle ups are a lot of the same stuff. Speaking hypothetically out of my ass without any experience or firsthand knowledge on the subject matter, I'm just reaching right now, okay? How does a drug addict stay motivated? They're addicted. That's the honest truth. I've been doing this for since I was 13 years old. It makes me really happy. If I'm angry about something in my life, I can come in here and get a hardcore workout, and I don't really feel like putting my hand through the wall anymore. I'm like totally chill. If I'm nervous about something in life, riddled with anxiety, I get on the treadmill and go for a run. And when I'm done, I just feel fantastic. And even if I'm not trying to get rid of bad feelings, it just makes me feel good. There really is a runner's high that you can get from sports, whether it's running, cycling, or weightlifting. I've been doing this long enough. I've learned to tap into it. For reals. I start to get moody if I don't work out. When we go on vacation or something, I start getting cranky. I'm not myself. And it's like, right? You get hangry when you're hungry. It's the same thing. I start getting real moody when I don't get to the gym. Sometimes my wife can sense it. She's like, you haven't worked out in a couple of days. You're all fucking moody. Go work out. Maybe it's that I have addictive personality. I don't know. Man, one lat just seems so much bigger. This one's all fucked up looking.
Is that your bad shoulder?
Yeah. It looks totally smaller. When I lose weight, I weighed in at 211 today. When I lose weight, pull-ups become infinitely easier. If I get down to about 200 pounds, 20 pull-ups. Fresh, first set, yeah, I got you all day. 20 pull-ups. At 200 pounds. I mean, honestly, I'm addicted to it. Lucky me. I don't have to force myself.
Every night he's like, I'm so sore, I'm gonna take the day off. Every morning, I'm gonna go work out.
Every night.
Yes, every night.
Every night, almost every single night. I'm like, oh, bro, I'm so sore. I'm gonna take tomorrow off. And then I get my 7-8 hours of sleep. I wake up, I drink my coffee. Next thing you know, bro, I can't sit still. Let's go! Every day, it's like Groundhog's Day in this house. I'm not lying. If I'm lying, I'm dying, dude. And my wife makes fun of me too when I tell her I'm gonna take the day off. Okay. Yeah, I heard that one before. Yeah, we'll see tomorrow. Yeah, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Like, I was a smoker. Took a long time Took a long time to quit. I was addicted to it. I tried a whole bunch of times. I liked it so much. But I knew that stuff was bad for me and it's wasted a lot of my money. Made me stink. Did nothing for my health. So I quit it, right? I forced myself to. Oh. Luckily for me, exercise is healthy. And there's no reason for me. Hey, do you hear? They just kept coming out with studies today. They said that the healthiest people that live the longest are the people that have the most variety of exercise. Not people that just like lift weights or people that just like run, but people who do a variety, like they run, they ride their bike, they lift weights, they play sports. Those people have like a 26% less chance of dying than the rest of you lazy people that do nothing. And that makes me tickled, right? Because I always say variety, hit the punching bag, go for a jog, walk on the treadmill, ride your bike, lift weights, do different types of workouts, do cardio workouts mixed with weight training workouts. I do all sorts of shit in here. Sometimes I run a quarter mile and do push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups. So just repeat that pattern. Run, push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups. I'm trying to live forever, man, or at least have a decent quality of life at the end. What's the point of living if you can't go for a walk? You can't push your own grocery cart, open up the door, keep your dog under control on a walk. What's the point of living? Can't even carry your own groceries inside the house? Forget about that. I'm trying to have a decent quality of life. Let's do some more pull-ups. I gotta get out of here. Hour and 2 minutes. It's not bad. I mean, I feel it, right? My lats are pumped. I got it. I got the pump. We did all right today. Let's do another set of pull-ups. I should be mixing in some abs. Thanks, David Carmichael, for being the latest and greatest member. I think I might already be subscribed to you. I'm always looking for something new and interesting. I am subscribed. Playlists. Obviously, David Carmichael came in here and was cool and kind, and I was like, I'm gonna follow that guy. Big surprise, I was already following him. Pull-ups, yo, pull-ups. Yeah, my wife doesn't really like it when I get really loud and wild and screaming here and get all aggro, so we try to shift gears and be a little more laid back, a little kinder, gentler, right? That was one of my 2026 New Year's resolutions, is to try to start being nicer to people, not being such an asshole. I'm not doing so good, right? Not as good as I'm doing on the no drinking. I haven't had a drop this year, but I've been an asshole a few times. I know, but I'll just keep trying, though. It's no reason to completely abandon that resolution. A couple setbacks never hurt anybody. 9. We're getting a good forearm workout. Ow! Ow! That's why my forearms have any kind of size. It's because I never use straps for anything. Rows, deadlifts. I never work my forearms. They just get worked holding on to things. I don't think my forearms are big, but a few people have commented, dude, your forearms. Never really critiqued my forearms before. Sorry, I didn't go faster pace today. I should have thrown some abs in, right? Get these things all pumped up. Yeah. Well, I made it only for subscribers. And some people don't want to comment because it reminds you. It reminds you right before you comment. Chatting, everybody will know you're a subscriber. Nobody wants to be like, oh yeah, I subscribed to him. They'll be like, oh, I know him. Yeah, I've seen him before, but only the coolest people will own it. Like Drew. Drew owns it. I'm Team Jake. Drew never trolls. Is that what you said about?
No, I said it cuts down on the trolls.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It does cut down on the trolls. Well, plus I said it, you have to be a subscriber for 20 minutes. Most people, yeah, they'll see me and they might listen and they might want to say something, but they're not willing to subscribe and wait 20 minutes to say it. The trolls, they have a very short attention span. Oh God, he's got the 20 minutes on. We're out of here. Next stream. And I could do a better job on staying up on it. I only missed a, well, it feels like I only missed a few, but that means I missed a decent amount. I tried. I caught a few. It was fun. And that's the thing about opening it up to everybody, is because all the chatter and the jokes and everything, it distracts from other people that matter, the important people. You know, when I was in the Army, I tell a lot of, when I was in the Army, a lot of it applies. You know, you only have so many radios. Not everybody gets a radio. You don't need every fucking stupid ass private on the damn radio clogging it up when there's real men that gotta talk. Like, shut up. Not everybody gets to talk. The people in charge, the movers, the shakers, those are the ones. Those are the ones that get to talk. And when before I was one of them, I used to be like, what the fuck they mean? I need a radio. And then I became sergeant, I became team leader. I got the radio. And then the roles were reversed. Pipe down! Shut your mouths, you don't need a radio. Only us men. The important people. I don't need you blabbering about shit when I'm trying to call in and fire. Grid coordinates. I don't need all you privates screaming like little ladies. Ah! You know what's the coolest thing I remember about using a radio? is being all panicked. Well, some people just shot at us, dude. It was in the middle of the night. We were on patrol, walking around down the street. Hear the gunfire open up. Da, 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 da. You hear it all the time, so no big alarm. What the fuck is that? Turn your head, look. All of a sudden, you see sparks bouncing off the streets. All around your formation, your guys walking on the street, there's sparks, bullets hitting the fucking street next to them, sparking in the middle of the night. It's almost like a fucking comedy show, a cartoon. You fucking see it doing this and shit. Holy fucking shit! And then the sod gunner opens up, shuts them all down. Da, 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 yeah! And then you start pulling out. Da, 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 fuck them all! Da, 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 da. And then you kick a gate open. Bam! Everybody in here! You take the back! Get that saw up on the roof! You watch the front! Get that radio over here! And you start calling. And you realize, dude, you're fucking screaming and you're out of breath. And they can't understand you. And they're telling you, calm down, soldier! Good times, bro. Good times. What a nice workout. I remember that. Having to try to calm my breath. Woosha. Woosha. Greek coordinates. I'm out of here. Thanks for stopping in. See you, May. See you, Drew. David Carmichael. Thanks again for being the latest and greatest supporter. Everybody have a great day.